Everything check out?
Well, I don't know who's checking.
Jerry's our checker.
Hold on.
It's probably gonna catch up. Let me just start over here.
Okay, sounds like you fixed it on YouTube.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so
It's kind of cool actually. We sounded like, you know, that old like after Cartoon Network in the evenings, like Toonami or whatever. And like Tom would come on. And he had like a slight reverb to his voice. We sounded like that. Kind of retro. Kind of like
I'm just I'm becoming synthwave. That's what's happening.
Here, take notes, Reese, if you're still making a bird. Watch the master at work.
The master. I don't know. I feel like it's too much.
He's being humble. We're talking about the creator of Pinglish.
And Gunner.
That's right.
You know, they don't always turn out, so don't hold your breath.
Hashtag Simpwave. Yeah, that was when hot tub streams started taking over on Twitch. That was the Simpwave. God, I cannot believe that was ever a thing.
There we go.
Zach's putting some reference on the Rumble stream.
Yeah, just for context.
It's mostly in the coloring. That's what makes them look like the birds.
Now, do you find it difficult to draw and talk at the same time?
A little bit.
It is challenging, isn't it?
Especially whenever it sucks, too. What if it sucks? Everyone's gonna see it sucks.
That's all good, man. Yeah, once you get back on the guild, you can just post the images. You can always pull them up.
Yeah, I'm curious to see it. Whoa, that's a lot of feathers.
Yeah, this drawing better be perfect, or everyone's gonna laugh at you.
They're all
I'm
gonna
already
laugh
laughing
at me.
at you.
They're all gonna laugh at me.
Yeah.
Go. Get a little derpy.
So is this music we have going? Is this another live stream?
Yeah, it's just the it is the Lo-Fi Girl Synthwave live stream.
On
Posted
Rumble?
on Rumble.
Sweet. Now I can listen along.
Reese says we were laughing at you before this, so no changes here. All right. I think in the meantime we can just chat about random stuff. Any of you guys Witcher fans? Have I been watching season 3?
Jesus Christ. Did they have Liam Hemsworth in it already?
Liam Hemsworth?
Whoever they put in. I don't remember who it was.
Wait, not like the person, like, I know they're going to replace,
Yeah, did
Geralt,
that happen yet?
No, that's going to be the next season.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I read a headline about how he was gearing up for his role by reading the books. And I immediately thought, that's not a good idea. That didn't work out so well last time. They fucking hate the books.
Yep. Yeah, there's
But no,
something
I've never
about
read them.
something about show writers that makes them just abhor good writing just good writing in general.
I don't know anything about Witcher.
What's up, Jay Thwomp?
What's up, Womp?
Yeah, the first season was it was a good change of pace because I think coming off of like Game of Thrones being the big like medieval sort of fantasy type TV show, The Witcher was more fun in a lot of ways.
I thought it was fucking awful, to be honest. I mean, it was season
kinda-
1. It was like, it's okay.
It's kind of like hokey sometimes, right? Like there's some things that were obviously kind of
It was pretty
wonky,
hokey.
but I think the difference is that it was fun though.
I guess so. Who were those bad guys? Their armor looked like black ball sacks, ball sack looking armor. All those random little like ridges on it.
The mercenary guys. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, it's like the antagonist. I guess it was in like the past timeline, or was it the modern day timeline? I don't know. I got it all confused.
Reese says he's waiting to see if they're making the Mass Effect TV series, and I feel like they'll wreck that story. Yeah, it's a common thread.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Let's everybody take a knee for Halo the TV series.
Take a knee.
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah. Okay. So if you actually Google ball sack armor from Witcher series, you will find what I'm talking about. It's like the first 20 results.
Was it in the games?
Apparently,
Or is this a
I'm
custom
not
job for the
aware.
show?
Apparently they put it into The Witcher 3 after the show.
Wait, how's that possible? I thought The Witcher 3 came out before the show.
I don't know, DLC maybe, but Jesus Christ, it's bad.
Possible.
I'll put a link in the Rumble chat here, so we all know what I'm talking about.
But yeah. You know when they whenever they change the story so much that Henry Cavill leaves, that it's a bad sign. I probably won't watch season 4 whenever it comes out. 'Cause I did learn with Game of Thrones that watching a bad season is worse than just not watching it at all. Speaking of shows that I didn't watch the last season of, House of Cards, that was another one.
Yeah, after they get rid of Spacey.
Or it's basically get rid of himself in a way.
Yeah, not saying they should have done it, but there was no way the show was going to exist without him.
Yeah.
So they
He
were between
really
a rock
carried
and a
the
hard
show, and
place.
then he just couldn't keep his hands to himself, could he?
Yeah, great actor, shit person.
He had to go and ruin my show. It's about me.
How could you do this to me, Kevin Spacey?
Kevin
By
Spacey,
touching
you
that child?
ruined the
How
show
could you
for
do it to
me.
Never mind the people you molested. What have you done to me?
I'm the victim here.
But they were saying that Henry Cavill, but of course they would say this, right? They were saying that he was dismissive of the female writers or something, and apparently just an all-around asshole. But they kind of have to say that, whether it's true or not.
I mean, he probably was dismissive of a female writer. Let's be real.
Yeah, probably happened. Yeah.
Probably had nothing to do with her being female and everything to do with her being annoying to work with.
Yeah, like they come in with fantastic source material and somehow feel like them adapting that to the screen successfully wouldn't be a big enough feather in their cap. They have to somehow rewrite it and improve it. Otherwise, it doesn't really count and they haven't done anything good. And so they try and they fail every time.
I think another big part of it is that they think that the show needs to be adapted to appeal to both a male and female audience, and in the process of trying to give it broader appeal, it appeals to nobody.
Yeah, that's
So-
definitely true.
Well, like if you look at Halo, for instance, like with Kiki Wolfkill, like I don't know whose idea, which writer's idea it was to add like that entire romance subplot, but
Yeah, Halo
that's not
players
Halo.
aren't. It's not like a romance type of game series, is it?
No.
No.
During the
And
Bungie
you-
era, it was always about being a big green killing machine, and that honestly, that's
Yeah.
all it needs to be.
And if there's any emotion, it's like duty, right? It's like, you know, you fight beside Sergeant Johnson, and then, you know, take out the enemy, he goes down, but not without giving you the decisive edge in a battle.
Yeah,
And it's like,
dude, Halo. Let's be real. Since the death of Johnson, it's just not the same, is it?
no, not at all.
He had
Reset
some of the
the
most-
story. Just keep it the way everybody remembers. That's what I say.
Yeah, he had some
Yeah.
of the most classic lines in that game. Master Chief never talked.
No, or he just said cool things, right? He's
Yeah,
a
he had
cool guy.
one-liners. He didn't have dialogue, like lots of dialogue.
And like giving the Covenant back their bomb, or you know, some other key Master Chief lines. As
Yeah,
opposed to
he'd say
Master
the
Chief
things
lines.
that nobody else could pull off saying. That was his purpose. And then Johnson was there to be funny and actually say things that people could
Am I
understand.
right, Marines? Yeah, he's
I
great.
know what the ladies like.
Yeah,
You know,
he
Master
had
Chief
all-
can't say that.
He had so many cool one-liners.
That's basically what it was, right? It's like an action movie, but
It was like an
playing
80s
it.
action movie.
But yeah, and then ever since Halo 4, they added that sort of like Chief is, you know, secretly in love with Cortana plot or whatever. But it was subdued, right? But then like at the show, they just went straight up. Master Cheeks claps the Covenant. Claps
just so
Covenant
odd.
cheeks.
Because having a target audience, like a specific one, I mean, that's not just marketing 101. That's like business 101. That's game design 101. That's writing 101. The most basic premise of all these things is you have a specific target audience. And Halo had that. So what was the point of anything that came after Halo 3 and like the Reach storylines? What were they doing? Why make Halo for people who hate Halo? They're not the point.
Yeah.
They're not the target demographic. I mean,
did
Bud
kind of-
Light just did the same thing.
I did kind of enjoy the story for Infinite, but it's only because it practically ignored everything that happened before. Whereas I don't think you
Yeah.
played Infinite's campaign.
I did not know.
Yeah, it was fun. Like, you know, it was more on the like it had a more emotional theme, but it was sort of the military type themes that Halo's always been associated with.
That was the
So-
shit that I liked. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but at the very least, it was a big improvement over Halo 5 or Halo 4 was kind of generic, but it wasn't that bad. Halo 5 was really insulting.
Insulting.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
there were a lot of
personally
things.
offended.
There were a lot of things very bad about that campaign. So the first thing is like leading up to Halo 5, they had the Hunt the Truth like podcast thing. And it was sort of detailing this journalist who was uncovering some of the secrets of the UNSC and ONI. And it's like the sort of big political intrigue. Is Master Chief on our side? Is he not on our side? So on and so forth. And then they have like the commercials where it's like Locke versus Master Chief. And
Wait,
it's like
I
this
don't
big
get it.
thing where Master Chief's gone rogue. And then when the
Like,
game comes
not
out,
on our side. What side would he be on?
like
Yeah, exactly.
the insurrectionists, right? So it's like the people that are against the.
It's-
It had the
it's book
potential to be like,
lore that nobody knew.
you enjoyed Hunt the Truth.
Yeah, I know. I did, but I mean, like, how many people out there really knew? That's the problem.
I think the key was that the podcast was standalone, right? Because how many books have you actually read?
Just the
I read 2.
Fall of Reach,
Reach
and
and
what was the other one that
Flood
was
one.
like Halo 1?
yeah, I think it's the same one. The Flood one that I read. Yeah,
Jay
those are the
Swamp
2
says,
good ones.
Hey, that burb looks good. Getting compliments already.
Hey, thank you.
Very fluffy looking, very soft.
Yeah, I was thinking it kind of looked like a melted ice cream cone for a bit, but now it's looking more feathery.
That's a little bit what I'm going for. Ice cream cone.
But yeah, but like with the advertisements and with the and with sort of the this sort of podcast thing, the interactive content, they're sort of building towards this idea that Master Chief is going rogue in some capacity. And it's like, then when the game came out, it was like Master Chief is like Cortana came back to life, and Master Chief's simping for her, and then there's like a scene where Locke punches Master Chief in the face, and they all team up in the end, and it's like not a very good plot. And then on top of that, it's like you play most of the game as Locke, not even as Master Chief, and you're saddled with these AI that are just constantly in the way. And then every boss fight is the Warden Eternal. You fight the Warden Eternal, you fight the Warden Eternal again, you fight the Warden Eternal in a tank, and then you fight 3 Warden Eternals.
Very cool. He was very eternal in that game.
Yeah, I'm guessing I chose correctly to skip 4 and 5 entirely. I played like 10 minutes of 4's multiplayer.
So 4 is worth playing. 5 is like the only reason why anyone would play 5 is to figure out that Cortana comes back to life immediately after they kill her.
They killed Cortana?
Yeah, she supposedly died at the end of Halo 4, but then the very next game she's back.
When they brought her back, were her boobs bigger?
God, I hope so.
That's the real question.
I don't know. Given modern games, they probably made them smaller because the
yeah, they made her into a dude.
Yeah, because the writers are intimidated.
They put her right in between, so no one can ever tell.
How can we make her ugly?
Dude, speaking of, have you seen the new Fable trailer?
Oh yeah, that's the one where everybody's making fun of it because it has that. Is that like the main character, or is that just like an NPC? But they made them very homely.
Yeah, if you've played Fable, it's kind of like it's a very customizable character, right? So you can get new like hairstyles and whatever and put on makeup if you want to. It's Fable, right? And your character ages and they can gain weight, so they'll look very different. There's no like specific like John Shepard kind of like this is what your character looks like sort of deal. But they do have like the generic stand-in, and that's the generic stand-in for the hero, and they do look pretty fucking bad. And it just I can't figure out why they would choose to make them look that way.
I don't know if it's like a man versus woman thing, because I feel like when a guy makes like a character, they don't feel shy about making them just unrealistically muscly and manly. So like think of Duke Nukem or something.
Right.
It's like yeah, I don't know. Is there like an intimidation thing going on there?
Dude, I don't know. I really don't. But it's kind of like the job of a casting agency is to hire, people who look attractive a lot of the times. If you're the hero character, unless part of your character is that they're ugly, they just don't hire ugly people. So why make your main character ugly? Just can't think of a good reason.
There's a web of rationalizations. Like, real people aren't all very pretty, and we want to make our game for everyone, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's also a fantasy game, so you want to...
Yeah, and sorry, but ugly people don't want to be ugly. Nobody does. It's just kind of how that works. Fable more like stable.
Yeah.
Like they're really letting the dogs out for this one.
Maybe like a horse
Kennel
race or something. Yeah.
It's a great series though. I love Fable.
Yeah.
That's another one I just never got into.
Yeah, because that was Xbox 360 era, and during the Xbox 360 era, I was playing nothing but Halo and Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Battlefield, I got good memories of that game.
We haven't had a good Battlefield game in a while.
Yeah. I don't think I've and the last one I really enjoyed was probably Battlefield 3.
I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 that I liked. I think it might have been 4.
Bad Company. That's my favorite.
My issue with all the games after 3 is that they started trying to take some aspects of the gunplay from Call of Duty, so it was a bit more run and gun.
Yeah, they were always trying to become Call of Duty. instead of just embracing the Battlefield identity.
Plum says we should play Battle Bits as a squad. Let me see. Is that the game that I'm thinking it is?
Like the one with the really big teams and everyone's like a block character.
Yeah, I saw that. I also saw that was like a really popular game.
Yeah, I think my brother actually was saying something about that. Battle
Yeah, I
Bits.
think he was.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fun.
I guess we should try that at some point.
We got a list of things we got to do. I'm liking what we're doing tonight because I can't actually stream a game right now. 'Cause the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi I'm on is good enough.
it's
Yeah.
that was kind of the inspiration for the art stream because we were having internet technical difficulties and we wanted to stream.
Yeah, this is working out well. I like this. This is very chill.
Yep.
Speaking
Yeah.
of chill, y'all ever tear out sheetrock before?
Yes.
It's fun. I like it.
So it gets worse. If you ever find like an old shower, those things are like all mortar, and you don't really get to tear it out. You get to hit it with the sledgehammer.
Now
Until
that
it,
sounds like fun.
Eventually cracks. Well, it's fun. It's fun to hit things with a sledgehammer if they break, like they're made of candy. But whenever it doesn't break, it's just very exhausting.
Dude, I remember, God, when I was a teenager and, just roiling with emotions and hormones, I really wanted a sledgehammer so I could just like hit rocks. I just wanted to go in the backyard and just beat shit with a sledgehammer. And so I asked for one for my birthday and I got one. And it's one of those little one-handed like sledgehammers. So it's technically a sledgehammer. It's like a really, really broad,
A
just
mallet.
one-handed hammer. Yeah, it sucked ass. But I went out there anyway and I beat rocks with it until it had massive dents in it. Felt like an idiot though.
Yeah, I did
This
that
wasn't
when
nearly
I
as
was a
cool.
kid. I had a mallet and I would just crush rocks and make sand.
Did
Yeah.
you ever kill bugs as a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of grasshoppers and crickets and anything else I'd find, June bugs.
Yep. I always liked hitting bugs with a baseball bat. That was my
Caterpillars, that's
sociopathic
another.
childhood tendency.
Caterpillars got some good guts on them.
I never messed with caterpillars because I
Yeah,
like butterflies, and I knew they turned into butterflies.
Oh, okay.
I was real young. I don't think I understood that they were living.
Oh, I knew. Kaylee was telling me when she was a kid, they'd catch June bugs and they'd tie strings around them, let them like fly around like a kite. It's like, that is not what I did to June bugs.
Nah, I hit him with a tennis racket.
Not what I did.
Yeah. You find out that lightning bugs they glow after you smack them.
Yeah, they do. If you hit him with
Science.
if you hit him with a bat or something, they burst in like a shower of light.
Awesome.
Like,
Now that's cool.
glowing face paint. Hell yeah.
You paint your face with their guts.
Jay Thwon says he's concerned now. Yeah.
Somehow all the stream conversations end up in the same place.
Yeah,
We
talk too much about this.
We all eventually grew out of our Jeffrey Dahmer phase.
Yeah, true. We're all normal now. Hopefully. I say as I draw a weird looking bird.
I think kids in general start off as sociopaths. And any of you guys remember the that bus lady who like all the kids are making fun of, and she like broke down?
Now I never did that as a kid. I never like made fun of people
Well,
like that.
it's like
Guess I don't think
it's
I
sort
did.
of. I could definitely imagine it being like a hive mind type thing, right? Or like mob mentality. It's like, imagine a couple of your best childhood friends start making fun of the substitute teacher on the bus, and then I think a lot of people would have joined in at that young age, where understanding that everybody's a human being that's vulnerable to being insulted is really baked into your psyche.
Yeah, that took a little longer for me. I sent messages on MySpace that I start sweating. I
Oof.
think about them.
And
You know,
old,
like really, really mean shit.
old social media stuff is so bad. I had to purge all that stuff. It just made me cringe into oblivion.
I'm very fortunate to have never gotten into social media. Yeah.
God, even especially Facebook. Honestly, like I think
Yeah.
Facebook was
Big time.
shit. I must have been 15 or 16 when I started my Facebook, and the shit I put on there. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
I went
bad.
through and deleted years worth of it,
So
and then I went back like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, I missed one." No, like it because I deleted everything else. You don't even have to scroll that far back to find it, and it was just fucking awful, just horrible. I don't even want to reminisce about what it was. It's just there's too much. I am cringing.
I mean, when
Yeah.
you're a kid, it's like just don't think about that stuff. I don't know what it is. The part of your brain that tells you not to do stuff just isn't there.
Yeah, kids can definitely be nasty, and I did some nasty shit as a kid. Proud to say I grew out of it, most of it, some of it.
None of it. You're a nasty, nasty man.
Remains to be seen.
Well, I think if
Work
you go
in
into
progress.
adulthood being as unstable as a typical middle schooler is, you'd be in prison
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely.
pretty much instantly.
The prison is a fascinating subject to me. Maybe YouTube knows this, because every couple of years I end up back in the same place. This time it just happened so fast it surprised me. I watched one movie clip. You know what I'm talking about because I showed you. I
Mhm.
watched one movie clip from Shot Caller, which is a pretty good prison movie. It's got the guy who played Jamie Lannister. Decent movie. But then as soon as I watched it, I started getting recommendations on things like what you're supposed to do if
You're having trouble in prison.
if your cellmate is getting
Making too
his
many
cheeks
friends.
clapped. Yeah.
You guys seen that
Your cellmate's cheeks. This is what you should do.
you guys seen that YouTube channel where it's like that guy makes like prison meals?
No, I
He
haven't.
ends
Prison
every video
meals.
and like ends every video and like bussin', and he talks about his bunkie.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, there's I can't think of the name of the channel, but there's a short channel that's all about just like making prison food. It's like, oh, this guy's made a career off of this time in prison. Yeah, maybe they're just preparing you to go there one day.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, when they ban free speech and everybody just goes to prison, we'll be in prison together. Which one of you's gonna be my bunkie?
I want the top bunk. Actually, that's the one you get stabbed in. Never mind.
They just stab you through the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. What movie was that where they all put soap in a sock and they're like beating on the guy? I feel like that was a war
That's like-
movie.
Yeah, that was a Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, that's it. Full Metal Jacket.
Or they beat Private Pile with the soap.
Trying to get him to wash out.
Yep.
No, I can't remember. Private Pile, he ended up shooting the drill instructor, right? And then
Yep.
himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he didn't shoot any others, did he?
No.
7.62 millimeter Full Metal Jacket.
That's a good movie,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you can't pick on people as adults the way you can when they're kids, because they will snap and kill you. It happens.
Getting crazier out there. Gotta be real careful.
Is it just me, or is it getting crazier out there?
So the second Joker movie is going to be some kind of a musical with Lady Gaga, right?
What?
Yeah, you haven't heard that?
No.
I'm sure it's not all a musical.
That's what they
It's
said,
probably just-
man. They said it's a musical.
Jay Thomp says, man, thinking about it now, sometimes I was a real asshole as a kid. Yeah.
Everybody.
all?
That's everybody, though. I think once we embrace that aspect of our lives, things will get better.
Yeah, like you're not a real person yet. I'm sorry. Kids are not real people.
No.
Teenagers are also not real people. They will be someday, but they're not yet.
Everybody's gotta learn at some point. Maybe I'm putting too many feathers on this.
Yeah, I think you're good right where you are. I think,
I'm not so sure about the unibrow.
Kind of like it. I'm trying to make it look a little more dumb.
Ooh boy.
Let's,
Where's Andy at?
I think she's in the other room. Not sure. She might be on the phone.
you'll have to drag her into chat to get the reaction.
Yeah, she's gonna be the judge.
You
Real
gotta have it all
Reese
set
says,
up.
What? I'm not sure what he's saying what to, but
What indeed?
What entire nation?
What are we doing? What time is it? Is it Saturday?
Saturday
it
somewhere.
is. Dude, it's Saturday right here, right now.
Man, I should have got beer.
So I guess if you're like in Europe or something, it's probably Sunday now. Very sad.
I wish I had Monday off. I got the 4th off, which I didn't realize.
I strategically
based.
took Monday off.
Very nice.
Yep. Wasn't thinking about it. I'm gonna have to go to the store, get some Nathan's, get some, I don't know if I really want fireworks. Maybe.
You don't want to blow your finger off with an M80?
Not this year, I still need them. I feel like if I was really old, I'd probably just start doing tons of crazy shit, right? Because what is there left to lose? You know?
Chats, Jerry, when do you notice fireworks going off throughout the year? Are there any other days apart from the immediate vicinity of July the 4th that you experience fireworks where you live?
Do you mean gunshots?
No, fireworks, like actual fireworks.
No, I don't think so. I think there were actually some around Memorial Day for some reason. I didn't think that was one they shot fireworks for.
Yeah, where I am, people launch fireworks all the time for no apparent reason. And they aren't gunshots, because I know what gunshots sound like. But, like, for instance, they launched fireworks for Father's Day. For Memorial Day. They launched fireworks for Juneteenth. They launched fireworks for... Well, sometimes they just launch them for no apparent reason at all.
It's fun. They're so fun.
Real popular in France right now, I hear.
France, yeah. They're launching lots of fireworks in France.
They're really celebrating something over there. Those patriotic rascals.
I think France is a it's a bad weekend away from launching
They're
fireworks into their Capitol building. And I guess it's like the palace or whatever. I forget what that thing's called. It's like something palace though.
Mag, no, put the eye back where it
It's kind of funny when it's like sticking onto the side.
Oh man.
Yeah, gotta make it derpy.
That's like my drunk neighbor's gunner. Yeah, my neighbors are definitely on something.
Hey, did we do a stream announcement for this?
No,
I didn't post one.
God, we're so good at this shit.
I know.
Oh, we're just hanging out anyway. We can make this one last a while. Because unlike doing Halo or something, it's not like we have to sit down here and play the whole time. Anyone can just get
Yeah.
up and walk off.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go have dinner at some point.
You can just eat your dinner here. We can hear the sounds of it and guess what you're eating.
Yeah, dinner stream.
Yeah, alas, it'll be Din Din with Kaylee and her fam.
And you're just gonna make him eat it in the room where you have your PC.
I'll join the Discord on my phone and
Yeah,
Bring that
listen
down
to the
there.
dinner conversation.
yeah, it'd be great. Show them the stream and get kicked out of their house immediately.
No in-law of mine will be a VTuber.
I don't even know how I'd begin explaining this. I don't think I'd even try. Like, yeah, I'm mentally challenged. That's what this is. I'll just go.
Yeah, when Andy comes in, you'll have to get her to join the chat so everybody can hear her.
I have to get her to tell me that she doesn't like it.
Yeah, we got to make sure everybody can hear her say that she doesn't like it, right? And we maybe some little things like, you think I look like that? How dare you?
No, she specifically requested lopsided eyes.
Yeah, we get to hear her crack your head open with a hammer.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I do like how this one's coming together. It's interesting seeing how completely different your process is, because mine is very anal. Because anytime it gets to a point where I'm like, yeah, this is going the right way, I'll make a copy, right? So I'll have like 20 different versions by the end. You remember?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I ended
you're
up with like,
Big anal guy.
yeah, big anal guy. It's from
Big
my
fan
time
of
in prison.
That word.
I didn't watch enough videos on YouTube before I went to prison. I didn't know what to do. Got
Yeah,
my
I
cheeks
think
clapped a lot.
Even if I watched the videos on what to do, I still wouldn't be prepared.
No, they all kind of boil down to, yeah, you got to sharpen a toothbrush and just start stabbing. You got to be prepared to just start stabbing. Like, well, this is not helpful. Is there anything else? Is that it? They're all the fucking same. They're like, yeah, somebody looks at you wrong. You just got to start, what do they call it? Cracking wigs. They start cracking wigs. Okay. All right. Well,
Which says, aren't we all mentally challenged in some way? The answer to that is yes.
yeah. I need that embroidered on a pillow. It's true. That'll be in the merch store.
Yeah, when we get that going.
It seems kind of weird to me that prisons, a location that's supposed to be heavily watched over, is completely saturated with crime happening on the inside.
Yeah. Kind of amazing, honestly. It's almost like we just allow it to be that way on purpose now.
It's like what's the, obviously the joke is something that would go against YouTube's POS, but the R word, if you want to go to prison. Gonna have,
Yeah.
you're
Robbing.
gonna get R'd. Yeah, Robin.
Gonna get robbed.
Yeah. Everybody knows what dropping the soap means, and
Yeah.
the shit part is that it's not even a joke. The dropping the soap part might be a joke, but what it insinuates is not a joke. It's just that's how it is, and they let it be that way. The gangs run the whole thing. That's what that movie was about. Like Shot Caller, it's a guy who goes in for a DUI, and he ends up like running like the Aryan Brotherhood or something ridiculous, because he keeps getting like he doesn't really get a lot of choices. It's kind of like well, this guy shoved you and you need to stab him now or we're gonna kill you. And then he keeps getting like the shit end of the stick and his sentence keeps getting extended. And that does happen. Not exactly like that, but it does happen.
He says, my pillow says, Mama says I was special.
My pillow says I'm special.
Yeah, that bird's coming along pretty nicely. I definitely like the feathers. It's something unique compared to the other birds. I think Jerry has feathers, but they're different.
Oh,
Yeah, this one's very fluffy.
a little bit of inspiration from Jerry's artwork.
Yeah, this is a third generation bird. We got the Gen 1s, the Gen 2s.
Yeah, Penguish is Gen 0. should probably redo Penguish at some point.
The prototype.
I wonder if it'd be worth it to go through the effort of rigging the birds, because I know you can do like fancier models. Imagine how cursed it would look with face tracking.
Good God.
Ugh. Very, very cursed.
The nightmare fuel. I need to go let the cat out. Be right back.
Like outside.
I guess so. Guess that's what that means.
Gotta go walk his cat. I have never had an indoor/outdoor cat. I think I've only ever had cats that either lived entirely outdoors or lived entirely indoors. I feel like letting them just go out and in whenever they please is a good way to get like ticks in your house.
Yeah, whenever I was a kid, we had a cat that was an indoor-outdoor cat. He'd get these little I don't know what they were exactly, but they're kind of like Velcro, and they would stick into his fur. He'd get covered in those things.
Oh, those little seeds.
Yeah, they're like seeds for something.
Yeah. They kind of look like a flail. They look like the head of a flail.
Yeah,
Okay, I know the one I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
he'd get covered in
the
those. His hair would
birds.
get real matted. Those.
He says the disturbed bird with the face tracking, I'd say. Yep. Maybe one day when we jump the shark, we'll do full 3D birds.
3D birds. Yeah, we'll do a video game. Bird video game. We're going places with these birds. Big dreams. There's gonna be a cinematic universe.
Yep. Saturday Island Cinematic Universe. We're gonna put Marvel out of business.
I think Marvel's already doing
Yeah, they're doing a great job on their own.
a bang up job of
I don't
that.
think they need help.
Maybe that's our secret plan. Maybe we're the ones causing to mess up all the movies. Flomp says, I used to let my cat out and she would bring me live baby birds in the spring. And never let her out again after that. Hey, at least they're alive. It's a lot better than getting like a bird corpse in your house. Yeah, prickle bush thorns.
Yeah.
What Reese knows them as.
Oh boy, here we go again. You're back.
Don't take it too low there. It'll turn into a mustache.
There we go. Yeah, mustache.
Yeah, if you take it too close to the beak. Yeah, there we go. It's a mustache now.
Beard.
Sometimes they'd be alive but dying. There you go. birds suffering from irreparable trauma in your house.
So I'm back, and I can see that we've circled back around to.
We're still on the we're still on the bird topic.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're
Yeah,
Back
talking
to
about suffering animals again.
Very good.
I think we know which charity we should donate to. Some kind of animal help charity.
probably not PETA.
No, absolutely not PETA. I think they kill more animals than anything else. Maybe I shouldn't say that on stream. They're notorious for suing people.
Well, you know,
They can seize all of our mini assets.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved with them at all.
I think we lack the reach to be targeted for defamation. Unless all of a sudden this thing went viral and got like 10 million views, then we might be a target.
All right.
Kind of like the feathers near the eyes a little further up where you had them before.
As
As long as
very
very
you should be okay. Yeah, man. Ready for war. Come at me, PETA.
He's gonna defend us. He's got one of those Bradleys from the U.S. sent over to Ukraine.
Gonna make this Saturday Island like Iwo Jima. Come land on my beaches.
You have to come get me.
I'm dug in deep. I'm gonna be that guy who doesn't know the war is over for another 50 years.
Yeah.
This seems unimaginable to me. He was on an island for like the majority of his life.
I know. He thought the war went on and on.
Like if you're fighting a war and you're stuck on an island for decades, at some point you just gotta call it quits.
The crazy part is he wasn't by himself for like a lot of it. It was it was a few guys.
Kaylee's here. She's enjoying Andy's bird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give your official review. What do you think? Is it derpy enough?
Yeah, it's pretty derpy.
Do you like the unibrow? I think she likes the unibrow.
I didn't notice it before. You have to make her look somewhat cuter.
Oh my
Come
god, of
on.
course she'd say that. Alright, get out of here.
She's a lady! It's okay for the dudes to look derpy, but ladies gotta look derpy and cute.
Uh-huh.
She
You
likes
guys
the
just look like
derpy.
idiots.
She
You don't
specifically
get it.
requested derpy. All right, let's see.
You can give her a little hat or something. Maybe some accessories that might do it.
Gonna get some color on here to it. Well, it's gonna look like.
Mac knows what the ladies like.
They like derp. They
The ladies
derpy.
like
Hey,
gamers.
Robin.
Yeah, they love gamers.
Yeah. They're like fat, sedentary men who play video games all day.
Kaylee says you should start over and make her a puffin since you're a penguin.
Yeah, Jerry and I are backyard birds, and you're an aquatic, not aquatic, cold bird. So she needs to be a cold bird, i.e. a puffin.
I like the robin. I think this is great. It honestly, in a weird kind of way, looks like Andy.
What?
Yeah, don't tell her I said that.
Oh, she's gonna
I was just
see.
watching.
She's gonna see the
Yeah.
stream.
It's on the VOD.
Shit.
You just signed your own death warrant.
Gary's always saying things on
I like
stream
this
he
one
regrets later.
thing.
She likes the one crazy eye, but she hated it when I did that to her hummingbird.
Well, no, okay, but that looks funny because when she like plays Minecraft, it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I think you
Which
need to
way-
have you can't have too many things going on, right? So I think when you were drawing Kaylee's bird, it's like it had the really long beak, and then giving it crazy eyes on top of that was too much. But I think that's my perspective, at least.
Everyone's,
it occurs to
everyone's
me.
dying to know your opinion, Andy.
We're gonna get the Andy review. Looks like it got hit upside the head.
Just repeated what you said.
And it's a grain bramage bird.
Yeah, it flew into the glass door.
That's honestly kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, Reese likes your hummingbird, see?
Later.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought it turned out good too.
I love my hummingbird.
You're
She
welcome.
cute. She cute. I helped. You know.
Dude, you need to give it like a worm coming out of its mouth. Yeah, maybe when like its mouth opens when it talks.
That's not quite the right color.
In the reference art that I have, the face is black and the chest is orange.
Yeah, it looks, I don't know, it looks like a different bird from what I'm looking at.
Well, you didn't send me the bird you're looking at. You just said
No,
Google
I
it.
know, I know. Secret.
Yeah, where he says got just enough sparkle, not overdone. With Kaylee's bird.
Yeah,
Just
Kaylee
enough
smiled real big
sparkle.
when she saw that. She was very insistent about the sparkles, and I was hesitant at first, but it kind of works. It fits her personality.
And the only real requirement is that it's poorly drawn, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is to be established.
It's almost like I don't even know if poorly drawn is correct. It's almost more like disproportionate. Like there has to be multiple disproportionate elements. But then they are kind of poorly drawn. I mean, for Christ's sake, look at mine. It's got like lines that aren't even filled in all the way.
Yours looks like a 2-year-old colored it.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, poorly drawn then. I take it back.
And you probably should fill in your gaps at some point.
Yeah, that'll be the 4th or 5th gen bird, maybe.
And one thing that I noticed a while back is that when my mouth is open, there's like a part where the color clips out of the lines. Or something.
Oh,
Yeah, you see that?
Ugh.
I do see that now that you mention it.
Yeah, you should never have said
Yeah.
that.
You're gonna have to break open that paint program you were showing me.
Krita?
Yeah,
I just messed with them. Paint.net. It's one frame.
yeah, there you go, paint.net.
Yeah, I don't think. I think any of my modified birds with different mouth flaps, I fixed that issue for. Let's see.
Gary Larson, was that he did Far Side, didn't he? I think I had one of his books.
You can tell Max is the oldest.
Why can you tell Max is the oldest?
Let me
Because
go
his
through
is
my
slightly
birds here.
fuzzier than y'all's.
Oh,
You can get that
you're a
pixel count.
bit JPEG'd there, Mac.
Yeah. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Yeah, let me see. I think I have a couple of birds that I did mouth flaps for. Oh, wait, no, it's the yeah. This one I made new mouth flaps. It doesn't have that issue, but it still has a place where like the white goes on the underside of the line. It's a common thread. One of these days we'll do high res versions of our birds that have everything colored in all the way. Pretty interesting coloring.
Shoot. Need a different. Kind of hard to see on my tablet. Resolution's so small.
You have like a draw on the screen kind of tablet?
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
It is the XP Pen 13-inch, I think.
Yeah, I packed up my Huion. I think my Huion was like I don't know, it was like 16 inches or something. It was a draw on screen, but for whatever reason, I got to a point where it's just more annoying. Like it was less helpful than if I just drew on like the kind you have like sat on your lap or on your desk, you know, and then look at your screen instead. And those are way cheaper. So I downgraded, but I'm enjoying it more. Yeah, give me a little sip there, Zach.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. It's gonna give you a little coffee cup. A little coffee cup on the tank here.
I love it. Like the tank is my desk. You put it on top of the tank. Should make me like a miniature table asset thing on top of the table.
Yeah, we'll have like recursive tables.
Love
Each
it.
islander is gonna be on like a different fractal component of the desk. Will curl in on itself.
My desk can be the top of Mac's headset. Just chilling on his head. Yeah, we gotta make like a projector screen asset or something for the background video.
Oh, yeah, for the stream in the background, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have like two, and we could have like a game on the other one. Somebody playing like Vampire Survivors or something.
Already having
Like
a
the
hard enough
ultimate
time keeping
ADD
track of all
stream.
the assets.
Just make this completely fucking ridiculous.
Oh, you know what would really make that bird look cracked out is if you put some like red around the edges of the eyes. Like it stayed up all night.
Did cross my mind.
Just this very subtle one. Like don't make it look like they're on drugs or anything, but like they just stayed up all night.
The Huion HS611. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Which one did I have? Well, anyway, the tablets where you don't look at your hand. You'd think they'd be really difficult, and at first they are for like a day, and then you start getting used to it pretty quick. And within like a couple of weeks or a couple of months, when you think about it,
I can't
feels
do
very
those.
natural.
I just don't like
Really?
them. Yeah. I did have one of those. It was a Wacom. The whole time I was using it, though, I was like, I wish I could just look at the screen.
Yeah, I have a laptop that has it's pin enabled, and I just use a pin for that.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm.
The Microsoft ones have a little bit of wobble to them.
I probably have at least 5,000 hours using one of the ones without a screen, so I'm probably biased when I say that it feels fine to me. I can't remember exactly what it felt like in the beginning. I do remember my first digital paintings were with a mouse, and that I will say just does not work. That's not a thing.
Those cheap Wacom's are really small. I think that also plays a big part in it too.
Yeah, I think I got one for like $30.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's how much my Turcom was. My very first one, the Turcom one, Jesus Christ, what a piece of shit. The pins that come with that thing are like the cheapest plastic. They're huge, they're bulky, but they're also super light. And like if you shake it, you can hear the batteries rattling around in it, right? And if I dropped it so many times, I went through 4 pins because every time you drop it, it breaks. Every single time. Just drop it once and the pressure sensitivity does not work. That was what I was dealing with. And I used that for so long that the cable coming out the back was like completely frayed and fucked. Like all the internal wiring was coming out, and so long I used that thing. It was great. Worked just fine.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Point is, you don't need much.
You know, I
Like the
think
Helion one was like $400, and it just wasn't any better.
I think my main gripe with this bird so far is it doesn't really have anything that informs you that it's female.
Well, Zach, sometimes it's tough to make stuff the way that you want it.
It's not like it's a a lost cause or anything. I'm just trying to think of what you could add to it. Maybe the eyelash a little bigger.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it had eyelashes. Those are teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably do it. I think my only complaint with it so far is that like furry texture where the colors meet.
You don't like it?
Nah.
Maybe it's a little too much.
Burbs, what's up, NC? Happy Saturday, man.
Birds of a feather flock together. Indeed, they do.
Sometimes life gives you lemons instead of melons. This is also true. Yeah, how come none of the birds have like big honking boobas? What gives?
I'll get right on that. I'll give Barry big honkin' boobas.
I think Gunner has the open space to do that with.
Jesus Christ. I don't even want to think about that one. Just a long neck with like 2 gigantic tits.
It kind of wasn't there like a episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where like Master Shake got like something like that. I don't know if he got like fake pecs or he got breasts.
I never watched that show. Yeah, we should have angry versions of all the birds when we play Halo.
Yeah, the only annoying thing about having
Angry
like
Birds,
emotion
I don't know.
variants. Yeah, we get sued.
Call them frustrated birds.
Yeah.
Unhappy birds.
I think the only trouble with doing emotions is that you have to swap the model, and so you have to like actively keep track of what your emotions are as you cycle between them.
Not that they're just always angry.
Yeah. So it's like, am I truly angry if I pressed 7 on my numpad to switch over to angry face before I started yelling?
Yeah, that was my issue with the like the laughing versions too. Just like there's no natural way to make that happen.
I think Penguin has a Halo one. I have a couple of Warhammer ones. So I have my green beaky helmet, and then I have my guard helmet. But yeah, I haven't made a Spartan helmet variant yet. I should. Maybe like a full Mjolnir version.
Okay, I could send you the. Let's see. Let me get that equipped real quick so we can see what I'm talking about.
Which helmet do you have on yours?
It is the one from Halo Infinite. This one.
Nice.
Let's see. Is it coming through all right?
Yeah, I can see
My
it.
stream must be behind. Yeah, it's the Mark 7.
Nice. Plum says you can give the Robin a tank top and some cleavage for that more feminine look.
Oh man.
You gotta be careful though, because if you're not careful, it looks like a wife beater and man boobs.
Yeah, make a white trash Robin.
Give it some pit stains. Yeah, then I have backwards beat gunner. Then alien gunner. I don't use the soy much either. We also have soy faces.
Oh yeah. I love that one. I try to use that one as much as I can.
Yeah, the soy faces show up for like a frame every now and then. And I think I have a Battlefield one. Yeah, there we go. There's the Stormtrooper helmet. Whatever. I think it's a Clone Trooper helmet. I don't know. That's a Star Wars one. I think that's it though.
Yeah, that's a clone trooper.
Yeah. Are you guys all artists? I think one of us would be considered an actual 2D artist. That would be Jerry.
It's in the looser sense of the word. Yeah. I mean, I think all three of us have made art assets for this project. It counts.
I'm a
Yeah, I think the other person to actually
LARPist.
sell a drawing. To actually sell a drawing is you though.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but yeah, Mac is definitely I don't want to like tell people what your job is, but he's an artist. That counts.
He's higher dimensional.
Yeah, I do a different kind of art. Now, what is going on here? They drew that on the wrong layer. Gotta love it when you do that.
Yeah, I hesitate to share my artwork in the Saturday Island stream context because it would be full-on doxing myself, like hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah, you showed it in your art under an alias.
Yeah, there's reasons to and reasons not to.
Yeah. It's easier to get jobs if it's not an alias.
Yeah. You're applying for a job and you link to your portfolio and it's like
Chad man.
yeah, Chadman69. It's your art handle.
And on the other hand, you could very readily go into the more profitable kinds of art, right?
Oh, I don't even want to go there.
I mean, you're halfway there, man.
Dangerous.
Just slap some boobas on that thing and there's some websites it'll take off on.
Yeah, it's the wrong type of art.
Is that big-eyed burb gonna have a mullet?
A mullet.
I thought it did for a second there.
Billy Ray Burbis. Ree says, make your own art business. That's what I did. Simple enough.
Yeah, I've got that. I hesitate to say in the works. It's going to be a while out, but I am hoping to do some art streams. It won't be connected to Saturday Island. So, and again, it's like, I don't really want to dox myself on Saturday Island. You know, I'm not like super worried about it, but it'd be its own thing. But yeah, that is like a kind of business thing I want to have going. Print shop and all that kind of stuff.
We're
And then we'll
definitely,
have art on here too.
yeah, we're
Saturday
definitely
Island
gonna
merch
sell
store.
mugs whenever we can.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have T-shirts, mugs, maybe ball art. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Merch.
Merge.
Birch.
Like there was an update to Darktide.
That's cool. What they changed?
Looks like they buffed my Recon Lasgun, which is awesome.
Nice.
Other than that,
See, Native says if you dox yourself twice, is that considered a paradox?
a pair of that's not bad. I had a pretty good pun the other night. Incy would have liked it. The cat was begging at the table. We're having spaghetti, and Kaylee's sister said he doesn't actually like pasta. He's just pretending. And I said, "Oh, he's an impasta."
Oh man.
And nobody thought it was funny. I didn't get it.
Is that why you said NC would like it?
Yeah. He likes jokes that aren't funny. See? See? He likes it.
He says, once I get done needing the second job, I'll be looking into gaming, music, art streams. Yeah, if you ever have free time, they're always fun to do. In our case, you know, two of us are just hanging out, and Max trying to figure out how to make a bird work, so relaxing for 2/3 of us at least.
Yeah, all the pressure's on Pinglish here.
Yeah.
It better be good. Better be good, Penguish.
Sketch it up, Penguish.
No pressure, but your job is on the line.
Yeah, this might be your last stream if this thing doesn't come out being top shelf.
This is your last stream.
You know, if you squint at it, Mac, it kind of looks like it has hair.
Yeah.
Like
that's
like it's got a military cut.
Yeah.
I think that
You know what it is? I think the actual bird has a little more of this. Kind of like. Yeah, actually the whole wing is like a different color.
What if we put like a little blush on the cheeks?
Butt cheeks?
Yeah, butt cheeks. No, so if we put a little blush
That's
on
what
the
it
cheeks.
needs, butt cheeks.
Dude, we're gonna do a rear view of the bird. Put off those cheeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a goatsy version of Barry.
Ugh.
Oh, no. I don't want to think about that. The big blue hole. Taking that burb to Browntown. What NC Native says.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds disgusting. Yeah, it's got a mullet. Call it Freebird. Hey, okay. That's a good reference.
I really want to play some Valheim. So bad.
You really went full hog on Valheim.
Yeah, he's addicted.
It's a good game. It's the seal of approval from me. I don't like these lines.
We were gonna do a bone mass, but yeah, nobody was on.
I'm up to attempting it, but on my connection, there's no telling what'll happen.
We're gonna crash.
Yeah, we should
Gonna crash
we
the
should probably-
server with no survivors.
probably hold off till you get back in town.
Could be a couple weeks.
Yeah, that might be a little too long. Maybe we won't.
Yeah. A lot of work to be done here.
We will want to have at least most of us here, though, so we'll probably at least we'll need Paul to be here.
Yeah, he needs a bird too.
You know, maybe, but he would never actually set it up.
Now that would be expecting far too much from Paul.
The second you tell him to like download OBS and do the virtual camera thing, he'd be like, how about no?
You just gotta twist his arm.
Now we could do like a placeholder bird for him. As in one that's not animated, but just this sits there.
Yeah, we need something like that.
NC, do you know any celebrities from this century you could compare it to? I don't follow. I'm gonna look these people up.
No, there are the explosions outside. Just a timely pre-July the 4th fireworks session. You guys won't hear it on mic, but
Oh yeah, I know who these people are. You know, I do kind of see it. The Anya Taylor-Joy comparison, I can kind of see it. Yeah. I think last time Paul was just a shadowy Chad figure.
yeah, it's I made the shadowy chat asset. Took a lot of work to find the right chat image to use.
Many hours went into that.
Yep. Like I spent at least 20 minutes just scrolling through chat images trying to find one that didn't have a watermark and had the right perspective.
I wonder who technically has the copyright for the original Chad image. That really pissed me off when I was looking for a Spoderman image for that YouTube short.
Jory says non-animated, extremely derpy placeholder bird. Make him suffer. Now I do have a punishment bird that can go.
Yeah, we we have one nobody wants to be.
I would show it, but I don't want to get TOS on YouTube.
Is it really that bad?
Nah, it's not that bad.
No, it's
Are we talking about the vulture?
yeah, the vulture.
Yeah, the vulture.
Very bulbous vulture.
The slightly phallic looking vulture.
The flesh-colored bird.
You know, the turkey would work. I don't think Paul wants to be a turkey.
Hmm.
We actually got a comment on one of our YouTube videos just a moment ago.
Oh yeah, I should probably be looking at the chat. No, nothing in the stream chat.
No, it's not sure what this is.
That Russian
It's on
guy again.
No, it's on Isaiah's video. Yeah, there's the Russian guy. He just says nice things, but then says them in Russian, which we then have to translate. But I don't get how we can listen to a stream in English and then not be able to write a comment in English. Maybe just more comfortable that way.
Must have like a Russian keyboard. Maybe you can't write English.
That could be it too. And these days, it's not even a real barrier because you just dump into Google Translate and it gets the message across, more or less. Yeah, I think the comment was in Isaiah's video. Sounds Real Recess sounds perfect to use the Vulture subtitles. Yeah, maybe maybe they could auto translate it. Nancy Native says that bird was going clubbing tonight. Got her eyelashes all did up.
You don't think we're living in a simulation?
If we are, it's not a very good one.
Yeah, it's totally unrealistic. If we were, would you want to know?
Nah, it's like
If it has no impact on my life, probably not.
yeah, it's like whenever you get like a PC game for the first time, like I remember when I played Oblivion on the Xbox, it's like the console's the thing in control, right? But you get it on the PC and suddenly you have console commands. And it's like being able to peer behind the veil and see that like reality is fake. It's just it ruined the fun. And like if it is a simulation, why am I in it? Did I put myself there to entertain myself? I'm just gonna ruin the gameplay experience. Right?
You don't want to fuck up your gameplay experience.
Exactly.
It's like spoilers.
Yeah,
It's
you're,
like
you're
every-
a gamer in real life too.
That'd be perfect immersion, right? If you could just like wipe your memories before you go into the game.
Isn't that in a Rick and Morty episode? They're in like the arcade.
That's
Yeah, that
gotta
was
be, yeah.
Roy. There was also a show on Netflix. It was a cartoon that was that was the premise as well. It's like people were participating in a game show where they would like go into like a simulation and wipe their memories.
Sounds like multiple Black Mirror episodes at the same time.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I thought
all kind of like that.
I feel like the first season I thought was really good. And then ever since then, I don't know, maybe the later seasons just ruined it for me, but now it kind of feels like the whole thing is just stupid.
Some things should just stop after one season.
Yeah.
Who
No, I still
says
haven't
I went
watched.
outside once the graphics were poor. Same for me. I need glasses to have good graphics in real life.
Is that a render fog?
Yeah, yeah. I got short draw distance. Normally.
Draw distance. Love, Death, and Robots. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh, I
I
like
keep
that
having
show.
that recommended to me.
Now, Love, Death, and Robots is like a real anthology because everything's animated differently too.
That's a great show. I really like it.
Yeah.
I should probably check that out.
Some of the episodes are definitely cooler than others. But yeah, it's worth the watch.
It's I think it has enough variety to it to where they can just keep going with it and never gets stale. But yeah, I think Black Mirror kind of locks itself in because it's all consistently done. Another show that probably should have stopped after one season is True Detective. They just did such a good job with the first one, they could never do better.
That's really the problem with a lot of shows, honestly, is they get to a point where to go any further, you really just kind of have to jump the shark. And then it's all downhill. Like any show that starts out with where the stakes are too high, you know, like a superhero show where episode 1 or season 1 is saving the world. Like, what do you do next? Save the universe? And then you're saving the multiverse, and now you're Marvel.
You're just describing Dragon Ball.
I've never seen that either.
Well, you haven't seen any of the Dragon Ball series?
No, I haven't seen any of Dragon Ball. I haven't seen any of Super Friends. What was that one you were referencing earlier? It's like Meatball and the Fry guy.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. I've never seen King of the Hill. You guys reference a lot of stuff I haven't seen.
King of the Hill.
What do you watch?
I just recently watched all of that one.
You just they just stare at like white static and listen and just watch that.
I really just don't watch a lot of TV.
That's a good one. Static?
Yeah, Static Shock.
No, just static.
Yeah, just TV static.
Just TV static.
Do you think there's people who
Sometimes
put that on
I
to fall
I
asleep?
hear things when I'm watching TV static. Secret messages. Just for me.
Jacob says, first season of True Detective was so good, he loves how degenerate the main characters are. Yeah, definitely.
I think I've seen that one. Is that the one with Woody Harrelson, or am I thinking of... No.
Yeah,
Woody
it is.
Harrelson.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and what's his face? The other guy.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, McConaughey.
I do love Matthew McConaughey.
He does a really good job as Rust. Yeah, it's Rustin Cole. That's the name.
Look, and now, so you erase the pupil and then you make it really, really tiny. So it's like extra creepy.
Has ever been on the Spice?
Or you could put like a.
Really tiny pupils.
Shouldn't they have blue eyes? If we're talking about the Spice melange, wow, that's actually
Yeah, let's make it a Dune reference. Now you gotta give it like Rick and Morty
good.
distorted pupils.
Oh yeah, the pupils in Rick and Morty are like that.
Same thing I thought with Walking Dead season 8, and then also says, "What? Haven't seen King of the Hill."
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Walking Dead. I swear I just saw a trailer for that. I cannot believe that show is still going.
Yeah, that show's been going like.
They still make.
Did it get good again
Walking
or
Dead?
something?
I don't
Yeah.
even know what's going on now. I haven't watched it since like season 4, season 3.
Dude, I remember. God, I think the part where I stopped watching, or when I just gave up all hope for that show, was when the some chick in a warehouse shoots a dude with an RPG. Right, he's like 10 feet away.
Can we play that on the stream? That shit's funny.
It's
The
just-
rocket launcher.
God, dude.
That scene is so absurd.
I just started laughing, and it's not supposed to be funny. It was just fucking bad. And Mac and I found out later that people we went to school with ended up working on that show in certain departments, and we're like, oh, this kind of explains a lot, actually, about the show's current trajectory. Dude, it got so bad so fast. It's done, but it's got spinoffs. What are the spinoffs?
Well, there was that one that took place in like California that lasted for a couple of seasons, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Fear the
Fear
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I really liked. I remember watching that. I liked the first episode or so. You know, watching the fall actually happen. I thought that was cool.
You know, honestly, what if you do give it like Spice Melange eyes?
Because it's kind of eyeball. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
it's gonna make him glow blue.
Yep. Yep.
Or,
Yep.
I guess when it was just all white, it would have been Game of Thrones, right? The what was Bran Stark? What was his shtick?
Oh yeah, he was like
Oh,
a
yeah,
warg.
the Raven.
Warg, that's it. Yeah, give him the war guys.
But their eyes aren't actually white, though, are they? They just roll their eyes back.
Dead City,
God.
Fear the Walking Dead, and supposedly Daryl and Carol.
Seriously? Daryl and Carol? I hope that's what they call it, too.
That would be a pretty fun name. I agree.
Dead City, though, that's a cool-ass name. That actually sounds like it could be good.
Speaking
Walking
of,
Dead had its moments.
Speaking of zombie TV shows, what was the one that came on
Mushroom
recently?
People one.
Yeah, the Mushroom People one. The
What
Last
was it
of
called?
Us.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
forgot all about that.
I liked it. I thought it was alright.
Yeah, I mean, my review is, this is gonna make sense. It's forgettable. It was okay. I enjoyed it.
Some
then I forgot
episodes
all
are
about
better
it.
than others.
I'm trying to remember parts of it that I actually really liked, and I'm struggling.
I thought the one that took place in the city that had the people die at the end was pretty fun.
But what people
Where it's
died
like
at the end?
It's like the guy saving his either his kid or his little brother or something.
Oh yeah, that was like
Oh
the,
yeah,
third episode, I think.
Yeah, that one hit pretty good. It was it actually caught me off guard. Of course, I didn't play the game, so I don't know how it's supposed to end, but I think it's a big part of it.
I remember we were making dinner and we had one of the episodes on, and we had it on in the background, and I was trying to pay attention to it, and every time I looked up, it was like the story hadn't moved at all. It was the episode about like two lesbian teenagers, and it
Oh,
just dragged, and I just started skipping, waiting for it to get to the part where something happens, and it just didn't.
Yeah,
All the
you
way
can
up to
legitimately
like
just
5 minutes from the end.
you can just completely skip that episode and miss nothing.
Yeah.
Same one with the I think it's like episode 3 where it was like the guy, like the prepper guy who
Yeah.
prepper
Oh,
guy
yeah,
and
Ron
his
Swanson.
boyfriend. Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm okay with self-contained stories inside TV shows, you know? Like, The Mandalorian did that a lot in season 1. Stargate did that all the time. So it's not really that I minded. It's like sometimes, though, the episodes just feel completely pointless. And yeah, those two were both kind of pointless.
It's like, well, you get what you expect, right? Because you know with like, let's say Stargate or Star Trek or any other sort of like, I'll call it like a lower budget show, right? You expect there to be slice of life episodes, more or less.
Yeah.
But with you don't expect the slice of life episode in Game of Thrones.
True.
And you know, speaking of
Unless you read the books. God.
speaking of really good shows, The Orville. I really like that show.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Orville really is just better done than Star Trek.
So good. I love the shit out of that show.
A lot better than New Trek, at least.
What is the new Trek? Is it Discovery? Is that what that was?
There are a bunch of them. There's Picard, there's Discovery, there's Strange New Worlds, and they're going to do I think they're going to do another series with the person who plays Captain Picard's son in Picard.
I didn't know he had a son.
Like, yeah, it's a plot point in Star Trek Picard.
Wait, I'm confused. Is it the actor's son or the character's son?
The character's son.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
I think it's just there's a contrivance of the new show.
Are you guys gonna
You know
see
what it feels like?
that new Indiana Jones?
I've heard
God.
about it.
On this subject, every single IP is starting to feel like Doctor Who. It's all Doctor Who. Indiana Jones is now Doctor Who. It's all just Doctor Who. There's always a new generation and a next indie and a next whoever. They're making a Blade Runner game. A fucking Blade Runner. Like, I get it. It was a good movie, but it was one movie in
Is
what,
it,
like the 90s?
I think. And they did make a Blade Runner movie a few years back, right?
Yeah, with Ryan Reynolds. Like, everything gets resurrected now. And they're not just resurrected,
Ryan Reynolds.
but Ryan Gosling. It's the one I actually like. I don't like Ryan Reynolds. But, yeah, I mean, you get what I'm saying.
With A.
Nothing
Ryan.
can die anymore.
Yeah. Well, these days, producers don't actually want to take risks by creating new things.
Shit, I'll be back.
Yeah, I really like Blade Runner. It's one of those movies that it's very. I don't know, that one that splits opinions. Some people just think that shit's boring. I
Yeah,
get
Paul
it.
didn't like it. Paul sleeps in every movie he watches, though.
He's
The
definitely a movie critic.
movie snoozer is what he is. He goes to the theater to get the best rest of his life. Throwaway used to says there's a new Blade Runner, isn't there? Like, is there a new one, or are we talking about 2049 or whatever it was called?
Yeah, the one with Ryan Gosling.
Okay. Rory says they're just ruining childhood movies for me. Indiana Jones was the shizzle. Yeah, Mac really likes Indiana Jones.
Jerry
never
really
really
likes Indiana Jones. Too bad. The way.
I've only
Yeah,
seen
he's got a
couple of
great
the
story
movies.
about that. But yeah, that was one of those movies I enjoyed as a kid. That and like Back to the Future and stuff. Classic movies.
To be fair, they ruined Indiana Jones a while ago with the Crystal Skull movie.
Oh yeah, George Lucas. Everybody say thank you to George Lucas for Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull. Now there's a movie. Jesus. The one where he survives a nuclear blast inside of a fridge, right?
That scene was, oh, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. It's George Lucas and the other guy, Steven Spielberg, right?
Did they collab on that one?
Yeah, big time.
What was the last good thing that Steven Spielberg made?
I don't know.
I feel like it's been at least a decade.
Let's have a look here. Let's investigate his recent body of work.
Then he also ruined some kind of Halo show. Wasn't that I don't think he did Forward on the Dawn. I
No,
think he
that
did
was that was the guy that made Alien. Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the guy who did Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Jaws, E.T., Schindler's List. Yeah, he was killing it. And now his more recent work, I'm seeing Ready Player One. Shit. What else we got? The BFG. Nobody saw that.
We all know what that really stands for.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be doing Doom Eternal pretty soon.
Gotta plug Doom.
Yeah.
Plug your future Doom stream. Go ahead. Dude, what the fuck? There was an Adventures of Tintin movie.
Oh yeah, they did that. That's the live action, like the 3D one.
Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that this guy was a genius, and then somewhere in the year 2000, he lost his fucking mind. Yeah, he did all the new Transformers, the shitty new Jurassic Parks. Ugh.
I think the thing is, at some point, like when your name becomes bigger than the things that you do, you just start getting paid a bunch of money to do projects you don't care about, and I think that's where things go wrong.
You think maybe it was like a Bruce Willis situation, but for a director?
Possibly. Yeah, because I just know that every time I see Steven Spielberg's name, it's like, you know, everybody knows he's the most amazing director ever. And then it's like every new movie, every new thing he's been in hasn't been good. Or it's been mediocre at best. Just, I guess he has enough like draw to his name that people will watch movies just because he directed it.
It's
Whatever.
it's like George Lucas made Star Wars, and then he did a pretty good job at unmaking Star Wars, but then once he sold it, just when you thought things couldn't get worse, really makes you appreciate what he did. He's like, you want to see how bad things can really be?
Handed it over to Hollywood.
He says could be bad market watcher info he
You
gets.
think this is easy?
Possibly. I think in general the movie industry has a very bad sense of what people want to actually watch. They're neck deep in that ESG funding, so they just make what the well, I don't know who wants them to make the movies that they make, but someone's ponying up the bills.
It is kind of sad sometimes, like with Bruce Willis. You know, it's like
Well,
I'm
Bruce
glad.
Willis is like I think the saddest thing about Bruce Willis is doesn't he have like some kind of neurological
Degenerative
disease?
brain
Yeah.
disease, yeah. And they're still putting him in movies, and like I'm glad, but who for who?
Wait, he's getting actively hired for new movies?
He was in something fairly recently. Like there was this theory floating around, right, that there was something wrong with him, and that he was doing all this just to get as much money as he could for like his family before he goes. Right? People were speculating that, and then that turned out to be kind of literally true, which is just really sad to think about. But I don't know, like when there's something wrong with them and they're way past their prime, and you're just hiring them for their name.
I mean,
That's
it's
just kinda
Indiana
lame.
Jones again.
That's exactly it. Yeah. You know he didn't want to be in that movie.
70.
Yep. I
I
think
wonder
the
what
only
kind
like
of paycheck he got for that.
I think the only ancient that actually wants to be in movies these days is Clint Eastwood, right? Cause he makes his own.
Man, he's
Yeah,
really
they
ancient.
usually end up.
How old is Clint Eastwood?
In his 80s at least. Sorry, make that 90s. He's 93.
He's 93.
Yeah, some people have the they just have it in them. They just keep going.
He's been eating them table scraps.
Yeah.
Dude, Keanu Reeves is probably gonna end up that way. How old is he now? Is he almost 60?
That's 300.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
He's Dorian Gray. Yeah, he's 58.
That's why Morbius didn't do well, is because they didn't use Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, he could have.
Dude, what do you mean? It's Morbin time.
Yeah,
The
he
movie
could've
took
brought the
off.
real vampire acting skills in, and really morbed it up.
I love that the studio got baited into re-releasing that in theaters because they thought the memes meant that people wanted to see it now.
Yeah.
He says Clint just produces now and leaves the acting to his son. Yeah, I think the last movie that I saw with Clint Eastwood was Mule, which wasn't that long ago, I don't think.
The last movie I saw with his son was not a movie. I think it was Band of Brothers when he gets like shot in the dick and dies.
Yeah, Mule was like 4 or 5 years back.
I need to watch Band of Brothers again. Man, it's a good show. I think the first time I saw it was economics class in high school. She put it up on the projector and we just watched Band of Brothers. instead of learning about economics.
Wait, is this the
Yeah, it's the one that you're thinking of. Yeah.
is it the one that always looked up Deep Throat?
Oh, huh?
And it's I
Go
don't think
on.
I don't think
Teaching
she's
about,
alive today.
The Nixon
Wills?
administration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because she made this mistake in like every class she's ever taught.
Really?
I know, yeah,
I didn't
because
know
it's
that.
like they did it in our class, and they did it in the other class, and then they did it like different years. It's like a thing that I swear she does. She did it on purpose.
That just makes it legendary.
Yeah, but was that Miss Wills?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Dude, her
Okay.
class was amazing. That woman was so out of it. We had this project we were supposed to be doing for months, where we invested pretend money into stocks. You know, because
Yep.
it's an economics class, and we
Everybody
were supposed to
does.
keep track of it. Yeah, you know what I did for mine? The day that it was due and she was asking for it, I started scribbling things down as fast as I could. I was writing like target plus 0.37%. I was making a table, you know, like, so had it broken down by like week and month. And it's just putting random numbers and random stocks on there. And then I drew up a total that wasn't even the actual total. It's just, again, just inventing numbers. And she showed it to the entire class as an example of what they should have been doing, because no one else had even done it at all.
Yeah, see, that's the issue. You put in a minimal amount of effort when everybody else put in no effort.
Yeah, that lady was completely out to lunch.
She was ancient a decade before we were even in that school.
Yeah.
Just
Tenure
how it
for
goes.
you.
Like the reason why I don't feel any worry saying her name on stream is the fact that there's absolutely no way she's still alive. And if she is, she's a centenarian.
Yeah.
She was pretty old. Dude, you know what else? God, I'm having so many flashbacks to that class now. That part 2 of that class was current events. And I
Oh,
think it was
guys.
her that I convinced. Huh?
I think I don't know. I can't. I'm struggling to add.
I think we went. My critique would be, you may have gone a little too hard on the eyes. And,
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I'm thinking maybe something else just to further sell the female aspect. Like it's a girl bird, right? So like maybe a little blush or something. Like maybe like white patches on the cheeks. That kind of look like blush. I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Nothing like overt, but just something to kind of soften the face.
Agreed on the eyes. I don't know about the rest.
Where'd my pen go?
I don't know. When we ask the audience.
Yeah, let's draw it by committee. Let's get let's get everybody's input.
Could put a bow on top of them. Possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
accessories are a good idea.
Yeah, accessory. Not a bad idea. I do kind of like that idea.
Wonder if I can find like an ask the audience lifeline sound from Jeopardy.
Cast your vote. Should Mac delete the image and start over from the beginning?
Or not Jeopardy, from gosh. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if this plays. Result says maybe a little beaded necklace.
Yeah, nice sound effects. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very cool. Yeah, cute little bow.
Yeah, someone's launching freaking mortar shells outside.
Yeah,
man.
same here.
July the 1st, time to celebrate.
They're just extra patriotic. Can't shame a man for that.
Everybody knows the bigger the boom, the more patriotic you are. That's why everybody loves the Unabomber.
I think we need to do a Blue Chew plug.
They don't sponsor us though.
No, we gotta do it
I think
anyway.
the LARPing
Like-
on Blue Chew has gone too far.
Like, fake it till you make it.
We just need to gaslight them into thinking we have a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, we'll just start spamming their inbox with invoices. Claiming that
Yeah.
they owe us sponsorship money. I think
Yeah,
the
if you
thing
guys
that's
like
happened
boner pills and gum, check out Blue Chew.
where people have just sent invoices to companies for things that were never done, and then just gotten paid.
I think
You
the
know,
people
with a
that
big
did
enough
that
company.
got
Well-
in big trouble.
I would say the people who did that got caught got in big trouble. Because I'm pretty sure the people that you find to get caught for it did it for like hundreds of thousands of dollars over several years.
I can't believe that worked though.
Yeah,
they
we're
don't
safe.
even look at who they're sending money to. Like seriously.
Dude, think about your dumbest coworker and then understand that some of those people work in accounting.
It's crazy. Hiring somebody who's dumb to do your accounting.
Reese says, that was fast. Nice spell. Yeah, I think it was pretty good too.
This is a nice touch.
Yeah, that was a great
Thumbs up.
idea. Whose idea was that? Reese?
It's Reese.
Great idea, Reese.
Good shit, Reese.
This color is too strong.
Yeah, it's a bit too very extreme for a bow.
It's too subtle. Can't see it.
I think if you just did shadows, it'd be better. Because it's like cloth, so you don't expect to have like big highlights.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
It's a good
Okay.
point.
I love it whenever I hit the button and it doesn't pop up.
He says, no problem. Artists got to stick together. Yeah.
Now, who was it who recommended putting big boobs on the Robin? Was that also Reese?
May have been. May have been NC too.
I just want to give out accolades here where they're deserved. Solid idea.
Jay Thwomp suggested that we give it a tank top and cleavage a while back. But I think we also got like a full on breast suggestion.
This isn't that kind of stream.
It could be.
No, you
Variety
can't.
stream.
You can't blame it for trying, right?
No, he doesn't want credit for that one. Big thanks to Reese. Big shout out to my boy Real Reese in the chat who suggested putting tits on this cartoon bird. Really appreciate that one, bud. Thank you.
No, it's a different bird.
Yeah, next up, the blue-footed booba bird.
The blue chew bird.
Yeah,
From a mascot.
The blue chew booby.
Yeah, blue chew booby bird.
Well, now that I've ruined the stream, I need to go have dinner. So y'all enjoy.
Uh-oh. She doesn't like the bow.
Get on out of here, you and your little coffee cup too.
Goodbye.
You don't like the
goodbye.
bow? No, everyone thought that the bird wasn't female enough. They wanted it to be more female. And this is a bunch of dudes' opinions on what makes something female.
Does Kaylee wear bows in her hair?
We'll make it small.
No, the bow can go bye-bye.
Bow? You want the bow to go bye-bye?
I don't like bows.
She doesn't like the bow, guys. Now
Does
it's
she
a
want
bow
anything
tie.
else?
That would make me gay.
You don't want a hat or
Alright.
like headphones or
It's got
anything?
pink eye.
Do you want anything else? Necklace, perhaps? Glasses?
It's got eyelashes.
You want glasses? Something. You gotta have something. You can have any kind of little accessory. Everybody complained about the eyes. I don't like them. They said I went too hard on the eyes. I don't know what that means. That wasn't me.
I like the eyes. I wish they were just a little bit.
More wonky?
Yeah,
Like bigger?
no,
Crooked? I can make them different sizes.
No, they're already different sizes. I mean, if you look at the sort of inverted foreshortening happening.
It needs to be like down.
You want them really derpy?
I want
Like,
it to look like Hey Hey from Moana.
let's see what this looks like if it's just a bit bigger. Oh, the challenging part here is the color is on its own layer.
That
What?
bird boat says sup. Is this our boat?
Well, I liked the bow, but unfortunately, it didn't get the seal of approval from the intended recipient.
Not many birds named boat. Dude, Isaiah, hop in the chat. We can hang out. You can replace Jerry on the APC.
Yeah, the APC needs a new gunner.
Yeah. Dave says he can't right now. A lot of background noise. Rough. If you got your standard noise filtering stuff, it should be able to keep the dog noise from coming through. But yeah, if there are people talking, it'll definitely bleed through. You could always do push to talk. That'd be an option.
try a little pair of glasses here.
With the hypothetical question of the night. We've already done the typical hypothetical. We've already talked about killing bugs.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about killing any more animals. People are
Yeah.
gonna think there's something wrong with us.
And there is, but you don't want to know.
Something really wrong.
Little tiny glasses. Yo, what if you did little tiny wingtip glasses? Wingtip glasses would definitely sell the gender.
Wingtip? You mean like those feminist glasses?
Yeah.
No. Try like big Harry Potter glasses. I don't know.
And does Andy wear glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. That is not how glasses go.
It is now.
It's glasses have eyelashes.
You're shaking the whole desk. Gotta do that somewhere else.
Melons or lemons is the question. Which one is it indeed?
I really don't like that.
I actually think it looks better really thin. But you drew the you drew like the frames with the wrong perspective.
You want them even bigger?
Now she does know she is a robin, correct?
I think we're kind of at that point already. Ah, shit. Wrong layer. What?
Give me a tattoo that's a heart that says
Oh, for crying out loud.
Did she just say she wanted a tattoo with a heart that says mom?
Yes. Alright, let's see what it looks like.
I'm pretty sure the only time I've ever seen that is in like an old timey cartoon on like a really like a big buff tough guy.
Yeah, like Popeye.
And for contrast.
It doesn't make sense with feathers.
but that's why
Not
it's
unless you-
funny.
Not unless you shaved it.
Alright, I think we're good. I think we're...
Eyes a little smaller. Just make this one like smaller than that one.
This one?
Sure, make that one.
Which one did you point to? Let's do this. Let's
Wait a second. I think I figured something out. Make the eyelids purple, like it's eyeshadow. Give that a shot. That might solve our problems. Get her have a do-rag on the arm.
that.
I don't know, that's a little too wonky.
That's what she wants, man.
It's gonna fold.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's too aggressive. Those are very different sized eyes.
That's yeah. All right. We're gonna stick with this one.
Try getting the color on the eyelids too.
No, I'm gonna make my
Just wanna see what it
variations.
looks
All right. So now we need open mouth and eyelids. Thankfully, making eyelids is pretty easy.
They will have to move the eyelashes. It's the only. Only caveat. Kind of feels like the line that you should draw would be a different angle. I feel like where the
I
eyes
was
are open.
just
how-
thinking that.
Yeah. Could add a single screaming worm in the beak. That'd be fun for the open mouth animation. That like a tongue, it's a worm.
These things kind of lagging a little bit. Yeah. Let me save real quick. It's just gonna pull up all my files and docs me whenever I hit this. Thankfully, no.
If you're just sharing the window, it shouldn't swap on you.
Okay. Well, we need something to talk about. A lot of silence.
Yeah. And Jerry's gone. Let's see.
I hear the fire department going by outside. Somebody
Very nice.
blow their fingers off.
You guys doing anything for the 4th? Boat asks. I don't have anything planned. But you?
Me? Yep, nothing.
Gonna be a boring one.
Gonna be probably paint some Warhammer or something, play some Valheim. Usual. Oops. Let me turn Jerry's thing off there.
Yeah, turn his bird off.
Yeah. Accidentally had the OBS logo covering you up.
All over legions of YouTube fans will be disappointed.
Oopsie. Let me open that. Discord back open.
Swap between the closed iframe and the open iframe. I'm gonna try to make it a range day. Yeah, I went to the range not too long ago. I was
Fix the eyelashes like you said.
yeah. I think also like if you, because the eye's a sphere, right? And if you look at where the eyelashes are when they're open, they kind of rotated
Yep.
when they close. Yeah, so I just
Yeah, no, I like the bow, man. It's a real bummer. Shouldn't like it.
yeah, I like the bow too. I obviously she should have input on the bird, but and there's got to be something because without the bow, you could call the bird Steve and nobody would bat an eye.
Oh, it's got some pretty girly eyes.
His eyelashes, so, like,
It's the big watery eyes.
well, those are just eyes that are a bit too realistic for the scenario,
Realistic.
and they got like freaking specular reflections in them.
Um,
And if you made them sparkles, that'd be an obvious sign.
Now the other thing we need is
Talking about going to a shooting range, right, Reese? Because you could always be saying driving range for golf. Yeah, I went to a range pretty recently. I was testing out my little rim fire and doing some hand loads. ultra patriotic. Very nice. Box of 308 is cheaper than fireworks at this point. I haven't actually gone to check what the prices are in fireworks stores. And I know it's still pretty pricey though. I guess 308 you might be able to get for a decent price, but even then it still probably floats at around $1 around these days.
Fire department. It's the fire department.
Yep. How does one dispose of unused fireworks?
Blowing them up.
Yeah, especially at times of day or night where nobody wants you, detonating them.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
And get very close to people's houses, if possible. I think there are only a couple of occasions during the year where it's appropriate to launch fireworks. There's like the night of July the 4th, and then like the week afterward, where you're just getting rid of all the old stuff. Nah, I don't think shooting them would set them off, because it's just like it's just black powder, right?
It's Tannerite fireworks.
Tannerite fireworks. You just load up a Roomba with them and then just go drop it off at your local police station.
Everything here is said in jest and not serious.
Do you have any politicians you don't like?
Zach. Say that.
Like I'm just asking the questions here. Now it's getting dark again. I've been watching too many Wrangler Star shorts.
So the U.S. Forest Service packs a vacuum cleaner full of Tannerite.
Yeah, so the U.S. Forest Service makes a blasting cap. If you're gonna do a shadow on a DI, it should be the like a darker orangish color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just kind of gray right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you humming me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do I have to delete your bird? Yeah, Mr. I'm gonna stream art but not take any advice.
I'm done with your advice. I'm done with it.
Like, you better switch over to Joker Penguish right now. I'm gonna switch over to Joker Penguish for you.
Let's see. Filled in there. All right. There we go. Now we just need the mouth to open. Been watching X-Files. It's pretty good. Been enjoying the X-Files.
Huh?
Have you seen that one?
Uh-huh. No, I haven't watched the X-Files. It's an old show, isn't it? Like 90s,
Yeah,
early
93.
2000s latest. Yeah.
All right.
You've been binge watching the X-Files because of the alien thing?
Yes. Yes, that's actually what got me interested in watching it. Some alien themed content because of all the alien stuff in the news.
Nice, nice.
Here's it.
Yeah, there we go. says he's an artist. He's gonna stay neutral at this point. Said that a bit ago. That was in the. That was when we were talking about the Wrangler Star stuff.
Roho.
Roho.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Put it together real quick.
Yeah, you can put it in. You can pull it in the video tube and test it out.
Yeah, might have to. Let me save out my frames. Okay. Well, you're asking a bunch of dudes. One of our viewers. All right. I guess we can make a new variation here. Penguish is about to look very different.
Yeah, looks alright. I think practically you'd probably scale down the bird.
There we go. Okay, I want to see what that looks like on the stream. Wow, here you go.
Penguins transitioned. I don't know. If you ask me, I don't think he's passing.
Well, think it would look better if it was perhaps positioned.
Wish I think like practically speaking, we could just scale it down. But
Yeah,
I think the
scale
amount of
down.
white space. I think the amount of white space around that bird is smaller than the other birds, and so when you imported it into VitoTube, it just it
Yeah,
became huge.
made it big.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's not really an issue. It's just yeah. If I scaled it down though, when you switch back to penguins, the penguin should be really small.
As far as the art goes, I think we're good there. So go ahead and save that. What are we at? What are we up to right now? Almost 3 hours. Yeah, we've been
250.
going for a while. All right. Well, I think the bird is complete. So what are we gonna stream since we're not gonna be able to defeat Bone Mass or play Halo?
Well, not at this point, right? It's almost 10:30, but
No, I don't mean tonight. I mean next time though.
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry's out of town. If we can get Paul and maybe Isaiah, we could always do a stream for Valheim. And we can still do Halo on Wednesdays. It'd just be at most 3 of us. It's just that Jerry's not set up to stream.
Yeah.
It could be a good chance to do a solo stream, like if you're wanting to do Bolt Gun or something.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to lean into stuff like that. I think Bolt Gun's on sale now. Castle Crashers,
Already?
you said you already had that, right?
I do not have Castle Crashers. I have to buy it, but
It is on sale right now for $3.
Yeah, we can do Castle Crashers, but we really want all 4 of us for that, right?
Yeah, but I would definitely pick that one up. Well, it's
Oh
a
yeah.
massive discount.
Well, the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could always start doing Doom at some point in time, either this week or next week too. And today's Saturday, so yeah, I could always jump into the Doom stuff on either like Tuesday or Thursday or something. Might pad things out.
All right.
When
Well,
Jerry gets back in town.
so we got some Doom, maybe some other games.
Yep.
I got the new Call of Duty actually just the other day.
How'd your brother convince you?
No, he sent it to me.
He bought it for you,
Shout
okay.
out to my brother. Sent me Call of Duty.
Just in time to boycott.
I'm gonna play the campaign. I really want to. I really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, I'm interested too. I'm not willing to pay the upfront cost though. Just on my end, because it's probably still full retail, right?
Yeah. It was like, well, it was 40% off or something. It was like $30.
No, it wasn't. That's not too bad.
It is on sale. We got the Steam Summer Sale going on right now.
Nice. You'll do a Steam summer sale stream where you just empty your bank accounts,
Yeah.
buying games on the Steam
You
summer
can
sale.
dono and we'll immediately spend it on games.
Yep. It would be a fun interactive stream. I don't think we'd
Spending money this stream.
yeah, I think we'd lose. I think it'd be a net loss though.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would. This
Yeah,
is
we're
a
not
joke,
getting,
obviously.
And we're not getting that. It wouldn't be if we're getting like freaking. I don't know. Who's a popular streamer these days?
I don't watch streamers.
Getting that XQC money. Getting that. Recess Suite. I like how the graphics look in that new MW. Yeah. Pretty cool game. Is it similar to the first new Modern Warfare
Yeah,
in terms
it's
of like style, or they changed up the?
it's it's Modern Warfare 2. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
What would you call that
Yeah.
though? Is it a remake? I guess.
It'd be a reboot, right?
Yeah, it's a reboot.
Yeah, because a remake would be like the new Spyro, or like the Spyro remakes, or the what was it, Crash Bandicoot? Like those are all like a remake would be
Spyro, yeah.
the largely the same content as the original game, but a reboot changes everything.
So yeah, it's a reboot then. I really enjoyed that Spyro remake. That was pretty good. And the Crash Bandicoot. I like the first 3. The 4th one that came out was, I don't know, it just wasn't quite the same.
Is that a console only, or do they have it on PC?
I think it's on PC now.
That'd be fun to stream that.
Yeah, I think they did have like a PC release.
Yeah, never really got into it. That was on the that was for PlayStation back in the day, right?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, I was always on Xbox. So I also had like an N64 and a GameCube back in the day too.
Yeah, that's when
those were really-
it was like PlayStation 1 and 2. Like really
Yeah.
old school.
Oh yeah. All right. So we got a bird.
New bird.
We'll have to make a gallery of. Now, and will it actually show up in streams? Is Andy gonna set up the thing?
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping maybe do a stream with Andy playing Valheim or Minecraft or something.
Reese says Ratchet and Clank was a childhood favorite for me.
Oh
Don't
man,
get it
Ratchet and
started.
Clank. I love that game. Love Ratchet and Clank. Big Ratchet and Clank fan right here. Got all the skill
They're,
points.
No, I know they made that movie, right, a while back.
Oh yeah, that yeah, the movie, yeah.
Are they announcing any new games for it? Is there any new Ratchet and Clank games?
Well, so there was the one with Rivet. I forget the name of that one. I played through it. I don't know. I really like the first 4 PS2 titles. Those are my favorite Ratchet and Clank games. I haven't played the PS3 ones because I didn't have a PS3. I was a big Xbox 360 guy. But I did try to get back into it on PS5 with the remaster. That was another remake, do-over of the first game, and they changed it. And in my opinion, it's not as good. It changed a lot of the stuff that I liked in the original.
Yep. He had
So-
another one of the big PlayStation ones. I feel like I missed out.
I also got Elden Ring. Another one I got.
Nice.
Perhaps stream that one. I know that's a harder one.
You played Bloodborne, right? You
I
ever play
did.
any of
I
these-
didn't beat it though. I haven't beat it.
You play any of these Souls games?
I've played them, but I haven't beat them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
People
just
really
those
like
games I
Elden
know
Ring.
are going to take a long time to beat, and I just haven't really sat down and decided that that's what I'm going to do. But maybe soon.
Yep. It really depends on some people like those kinds of games where it's all about the challenge.
I do like a challenge, challenging game.
That's why that's when we do our Halo playthrough. It's going to be legendary all skulls on, right?
No, I wanted to just do heroic.
You heard it here. Legendary all skulls on.
We'd never beat it.
No, probably not. We could probably do legendary, but Halo 2 is pretty rough on legendary because of the
those jackal snipers are. That's what we should do. We should do a Halo campaign stream.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be a
'Cause
fun.
we could do
we
that.
on,
Could be
like,
2-player co-op. We could do that.
maybe do that for Hump Day Halo instead
Yeah.
of Infinite.
Yeah.
What would be the pathway there? Would it be like full chronological, like Reach 1, 2, 3 ODST, or I guess it'd be 1, 2 ODST then 3, or is it gonna be like Master Chief chronological, or just
Let's do
a random
Halo
game?
1, 2, and 3. For sure. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
The
let's
cool
just do
thing
Halo
about-
1, 2, and 3.
The cool thing about the later Halo games is the one I would never want to play
Halo
isn't on
5.
the PC.
Yeah.
We could do all the PC Halos and probably be okay. They did
Let's
put out the
let's stick
co-op
to
for
the
Infinite.
Bungie era Master Chief titles.
I don't think it'd probably be fine to play the for the
I
first
like
batch.
ODST and I like Reach. We could do them in chronological order.
That might be fun. We know for a fact we can beat ODST quickly as many times as we did that stupid Warthog mission. What is it?
Would
It was
ODST, would we play that after Halo 2 and before 3?
Yeah, it's before 3 because ODST takes place like after the
The city explodes.
after they go into like slit space above New Mombasa, because that's what launches the ODST pods off course. And so it actually just sort of happens towards the end of Halo 2.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should do a chronological order Bungie era Halo stream.
Yeah, they take us through ODST. And at that point, because
So
obviously
it'd
we can't
be-
do
it'd
it
be
all in one
Reach.
sitting, right?
It'd be
Each
Reach
game's
1, 2, ODST, and then 3.
Yeah, each game's like 5 hours roughly, right?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I wouldn't want to do Legendary with all the skulls. It's gonna be like 1,000,000 hours.
Yeah, some
And-
games are
and I'm
pretty
gonna
easy
hate
on
my life the
Legendary,
whole
some
time.
games aren't. Like Halo 3 is really easy on Legendary, but like Halo 2 is very difficult. And Halo 1 is just kind of annoying on Legendary because you kind of have the cheese the spawns. So yeah, it'd be fun to do a lower difficulty playthrough just so we can get through it more quickly. It'll probably be 2 streams per game though, I would guess.
Yeah, like those 5-hour, do a big 5-hour stream.
Ree says there was Rift Apart, the PS5 release. I think
Yeah, Rift Apart. That was the one.
Yeah, so
Hey,
we'll have plenty of campaigns to go through.
I liked Rift Apart better than I think it was just called Ratchet and Clank, but it was the remake on PS5.
Yeah, I think a full chronological is probably better anyway, because I don't really want to start with Halo 1. It's a good game, but it's also dated, and Anniversary is, not quite as thorough as the Halo 2 Anniversary was.
Yeah, yeah, we should definitely do. Well, I guess it would have to be Anniversary because that's the one on Master Chief Collection.
Yeah. Well, they fixed the little graphics things, right?
Yeah, but we don't have to play with the Anniversary graphics.
I'm definitely playing with Anniversary graphics.
I don't think I would. That'll be great. It'll give you a reason to tune into either stream, whichever you prefer.
Yeah.
You can enjoy the stream with whichever graphics you prefer. I think that'd be fun, though. We should definitely do that for next time.
I don't feel attached to Halo 1's original graphics because I started playing Halo at Halo 2. So it's like, well, the first reboot, Rift was better. Did like the haptic feedback in the controller.
Yeah, and
All
also that
beyond me.
feature where you like talked into your controller and it like scanned the environment. They added that in.
Sounds like a Nintendo gimmick.
Yeah, it was like it was the motion capture thing that they don't even do anymore. What was that thing called?
Was it like PlayStation Move or something?
No, it was on the Xbox.
Kinect?
Yeah, the Kinect. That was it. The Kinect.
Yeah, the Kinect, the Gen 2 Kinects are actually really cool because they didn't even use like the way they worked was different. So people are using them for like, well, a lot of people are using it for like non-Xbox stuff, like using it for 3D scanning and things like that.
Yeah. And robots.
Yeah. It's such a cool concept. The only the issue is whenever they tried to force it on people and basically added like what was like $150 more expensive for the Kinect console, which you were forced to buy back in the day, and it's like that just put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. The technology was really cool though.
So Andy says this one's name is Ronan the Robin.
Ronin. Oh, come on. If you're gonna do Ronin, you got to give it some sort of you gotta give it some ninja theme. Give it a headband.
Ronan the Robin. I think it's also like a Gaelic name too.
Ronin is a Gaelic name?
Something like that. It's like Irish. I don't know.
Because a Ronin is is like a samurai without like a.
Oh yeah. I know that. Let me see. Let me Google it. It's spelled differently for Irish.
You have to keep the Kinect plugged in to use the online services. Yeah, Microsoft has a bad habit of forcing things down people's throats. I've also noticed that with Windows 11, your ability to not automatically install updates is greatly inhibited. I found my computer automatically restarting itself on several occasions, even when I told it not to. Pretty cool. But yeah, that might be fun. Some ninja apparel. Or I guess samurai apparel. Give it the Halo 3 katana.
Yeah. What's up, Trevor? I think we're actually about to wrap up the stream here. We've been going on 3 hours, and we've accomplished our art that we've set out to make. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone that's come out to watch. Go ahead and like the stream, follow the stream for future content. I think we're going to be streaming some co-op Halo coming up. Got anything to add to that, Zach?
No, it's fun just hanging out. You know, doing chill streams like this is a good change of pace. Fewer things break whenever I'm not playing a game, so
Yeah.
a lot lower pressure.
All right. I think I'm going to cut it off there.
Sure.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
To everybody in Rumble, be sure you check out our links. We're glad to have you here. If you enjoy our content and aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out our Discord and Guilded page, and have a nice night.